Today we're covering 3 essential points about mindful consumption and breaking free from materialism. This constant desire for material possessions can impact our wallets, our well-being, and even our planet. So in this video, we're going to delve into the concept of materialism, explore the amazing benefits of mindful consumption, and equip you with practical steps to break free from consumerism. Okay, let's be real, we've all been there. That feeling of excitement when you buy something new, that rush of dopamine, it's real. But materialism goes beyond just enjoying a few purchases. It's when we attach our self-worth to what we own and constantly chase after more stuff, believing it will bring us happiness. We're bombarded with thousands of advertisements every single day, each carefully crafted to make us feel like we need whatever they're selling. In fact, studies have shown that the average person is exposed to over 5,000 ads per day. But here's the catch. Research has consistently found that beyond a certain point, material possessions don't actually lead to lasting happiness. Instead, they can fuel a cycle of debt, stress, and dissatisfaction. We work longer hours to buy more things, but those things don't fill the void. So how do we break free from this cycle? That's where mindful consumption comes in. Mindful consumption is about making intentional choices about what we buy and why we buy it. It's about shifting our focus from fleeting possessions to lasting values. Mindful consumption can save you a ton of money. Think about all those impulse purchases you later regret. By being more deliberate with our spending, we can avoid those buyer's remorse moments and keep more cash in our pockets. But it goes beyond just finances. Mindful consumption is also about reducing our environmental impact. Every product we buy has a footprint, from the resources used to create it to the waste generated at the end of its life. By consuming less, we lighten our environmental load. For example, let's say you usually buy a new phone every year. By choosing to keep your current phone for an extra year or two, you're reducing electronic waste and conserving precious resources. Mindful consumption is also a powerful form of self-care. It allows us to prioritize experiences, relationships, and personal growth over material possessions. Now, let's move on to some practical steps you can take to embrace mindful consumption. So, how do we actually put mindful consumption into practice? It's about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. One of the simplest yet most effective steps is decluttering. Take a look around your living space. How much of it is filled with things you don't actually use or need? Decluttering is like hitting the refresh button on your life. It creates space both physically and mentally for what truly matters. Another powerful step is to become a conscious consumer. Before making a purchase, pause and ask yourself, do I really need this, or do I just want it? If it's a need, great. If it's a want, give yourself some time to think it over. Supporting sustainable brands is another impactful way to practice mindful consumption. Look for companies that prioritize ethical sourcing, fair labor practices, and eco-friendly production. Remember, mindful consumption, it's not a destination, it's a journey.